Good evening, night owls. This is Tyler with Cloud Chaser Productions, and it is 1 a.m. I actually work the night shift, so I just got home. So I wanted to do a video on the vector RDA. I don't know if any of you guys quite remember, but a few months ago I did a video on a patina tutorial for my fuhatton, and for those of you who saw the pictures and everything, it turned out really nice. It was that nice kind of teal color, and you know, I clear coated it and everything like I showed in the video, and I ended up giving it to my friend's father to help him stop chewing. And he used it so much that he actually wore the patina right off of it. Basically I just kind of wanted to show you guys this tutorial and give you that little fact, because I thought it was pretty funny that he wore that patina off. You can still kind of see little specks of it left. I'm gonna have to re-patina it, but yeah, I thought that was kind of neat. Anyways, let's get back to the vector. So anyways, it's got 3 posts, and they're not circles, they're ovals. As far as, they're not really holes, they're ovals. And they've also got those hex screws in there instead of the standard cross or flathead screws. And I think that they're better because I haven't had any problem with them backing out of the holes, unlike Phillips head screws or flathead screws like you see in the Doge. So I think that's a lot better. Besides that, it's got a fairly deep juice well. The odds of you kind of over dripping, it's not, you know, going to stop it from happening, but it's not going to completely swamp your whole friggin' mod if you pour too much juice on it. It's also top airflow, and the reason I didn't like that about this mod was because if you look at it on the inside, it's kind of hard to see, but you've got these huge divots that kind of pop down like that, and that's where the holes go, I'm sorry. And because of that, I had to actually build my coils low, because when I first built it, those friggin' walls that are expanded out were contacting my coils and shortening it out, and it was not very tasty. So I had to fix that, and it took a while to adjust and get used to that, so that's kind of a pain. Besides that, the top part comes off, and it's got a screen in there, which kind of helps with keeping the juice out of your mouth. I think that's the original idea, is to help keep all the juice from splashing up in your mouth, and it does work. But at the same time, it kind of restricts your airflow a little bit, and it kind of makes it a pain in the ass for some stuff. But I'll hit it and I'll show you guys how she performs. I don't know if I can even get the friggin' thing on fire. Now, I wouldn't go ahead and say this is a cloud chasing RDA by any means, or even really a flavor chaser. It's more of a hybrid of the two. Because of the way it's situated, it kind of cools the coils down pretty good. Which, I mean, is good if you've got a pretty low building coil, but I mean, it's a good idea, but it's not one of my favorites, and it's just it's kind of a pain to build on. It doesn't really breathe right, you know. And the way I like to vape, as you guys can see by the tugboat, it's got those little air holes. It doesn't have that vortex effect. It kind of just has that sharp inhale feel, which is what I really like. And this definitely has an uber vortex going on in there, and that just is not what I'm looking for. But it chucks, I guess. It's alright. Flavor is not that great either though, because it kind of mutes it with all that extra air that's coming down, and you can adjust it to set how many air holes, but it doesn't really seem to be working that good, because even when you adjust it, it's still getting air in through the sides right there, because this guy right here barely sits on top of that. It's made of steel, stainless steel. Let's see, laser engraved the word vector into the side of it with that nice Chinese writing on the bottom. I'm about to show you guys. It's a little dirty, my bad. It's got copper center screw, help reduce voltage drop. Overall, I'd say it's an okay mod. RDA, it's something kind of cool to talk about and show people, because you don't really see that. It's made by the same people that made the Vulcan RDA. If any of you guys have ever used one of those, pain in the asses. That's my very first RDA I ever had. I don't know, it seems like, I would say, if I had to, speak completely honestly, I'm not a fan. I think they kind of dropped the ball. The Vulcan was okay. Didn't really have big enough air holes, but this totally kind of flopped, in my opinion. I don't really like top airflow. And something else that kind of bothers me about it, if you try and blow into it to let the coils heat up, it just blows right back in your face, and it's very unpleasant. And kind of smothers you, if that makes any sense. Like, I'll show you. See, it's not, no. Not a fan. But, anyways, the juice I'm vaping today is Cutwood Sugar Bear. My all-time favorite e-juice. I think it tastes like a cinnamon roll, and the people say stuff like Teddy Grahams and, just cinnamon. I don't know. But I think it's awesome. And then there was another one I tried. It was called Tesla. Dr. Tesla, I believe it was. And it was like an orange Danish. It was really, really good. But I haven't had a bottle of that in a long time, so I gotta go figure out where to get that. On later news, if any of you guys really want to find out the biggest disappointment in Cutwood's Armory, I would check out Bird Brains. It smells delicious, smells just like Trix cereal, but doesn't taste anything like it. Tastes kind of limey to me. But anyways, that's my short review on the Vector RDA with the top airflow. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. Go to my Facebook page, like it up, you guys, and comment your favorite juice down below. I'll get to it if I can and try. Test it out and let you guys know how my reviews are. One of these days, I've got tons of bottles of juice. I'm just going to go through and show you guys the good juices and the bad juices. So I'll see how that goes, and then hopefully I'll have my hair cut by next time. I'll get a mohawk or something. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, as always, guys, live long and vape on.